Okay, see question number 42 to 46. Study the following information carefully, then answer the given questions. 9 persons, MNO, PQR, STU, they are sitting in a straight line facing north, not necessarily in the same order. M is sitting at second from right hand. Only 4 persons are there between M and P. S and N, they are the neighbors of T. S and Q, they are not the neighbors of P. Q and U, they are not at extreme ends of the line. R is sitting at extreme left hand. Now, let us draw one straight line and divide into 9 parts. Draw one straight line. Divide into 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Let us see this puzzle. M is sitting second position from the right hand. M is second from right hand. See, this is left hand, this is right hand. Now, M is sitting second from right hand. This is M. Only 4 persons are there between M and P. There are only 4 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Between M and P. This is P. Then R is sitting at extreme left hand. R is sitting at extreme left hand. Next, S and N, they are the immediate neighbors of T. So T neighbors are S and N. It can be SN, STN or it can be NST. Sorry, NTS. NTS. Either this or this. And S and Q, they are not the neighbors of P. Both S and Q, they are not the neighbors of P. So here you can't write S. Here you can't write S. Here if you can't write S means you can write N followed by S. Then Q is not the neighbor of P. So if Q is not the neighbor of P, Q will not come here. Q and U, they are not at extreme end. So Q will not come here. Q is not at extreme end. Q will not come here. So Q you will get here. U is also not at extreme end. So U will come here. Then we are left with O. So the correct arrangement is R, U, P, N, T, S, Q, M, O. Now first question, which of the following is true regarding M? Regarding M, which is correct? Third to the left of Q is not correct. This is not correct. Fifth to the right of P. Fifth to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth to the right of P is definitely correct. 4 of the following 5 are alike in certain way and in some group. Which is the one that does not? N and U, one gap. T and Q, one gap. P and R, one gap. S and Q, there is no gap. So S and Q is that. What is the position of P with respect to O? With respect to O, the position of P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. 6th to the left. 6th to the left. What is the position of T? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th from the left. 5th from the left or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th from the right. So we are having 5th from the right. Then, which of the following pairs are at extreme ends? Extreme ends, the persons are R and O. 3 is the correct answer. Let us see the next one. Study the following information to answer the given questions. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, they are seated in a straight line facing north, not necessarily in the same order. Only 4 people are there between B and I. B is at one extreme end of the line. G is sitting second to the right of I. E is third to the left of H. H is not the neighbor of G. D and F, they are the immediate neighbors. Neither D nor F is the immediate neighbor of H. D does not sit at extreme ends. So here we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 persons are there. So all of you draw one straight line, divide into 8 parts, or else 2 straight lines, divide into 8 parts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now, B is at one extreme end of the line. So B is at one extreme end. It can be either left end or this end. Only 4 people are there between B and I. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, you write I. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, you write I. Then G sits second to the right of I. G is sitting second to the right of I. Then E is sitting third to the left of H, and H is not the neighbor of G. H is not the neighbor of G. So here and here you can't write H. So wherever you are writing H, H left third E. So here I can write H. H left third, it is E. Now H is not the neighbor of G. Here if I write H, 1, 2, 3, here you will get E. Here you will get E. Then D and F, they are the neighbors. Neither D nor F is the neighbor of H. So D and F, they are neighbors means here only you can write D and F. But both D and F, they are not the neighbors of H. So this is definitely wrong. So here you can write D and F. D is not at extreme end. So if D is not, D will come here. F will come here. We are left with only one person, C. So this is the correct arrangement. Now let us answer the question. Who among the following sits exactly in the middle of the person who sits third from left? Third from left is I and fourth from right, that is G. In the middle we are getting E. What is the position of H with respect to G? So with respect to G, the position of H is second to the right. If all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order from left to right, so left to right you have to make it in alphabetical order. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Then how many will remain unchanged? There is only one which will remain unchanged. So one person will remain unchanged. Who is that only one person? Sorry, two persons. E is unchanging and H is unchanging. There are two persons. Which of the following is true with respect to E as per the given seating arrangement? Now, E is on the immediate left of G, correct? So, E is on the immediate left of G is definitely correct. Then remaining all are not correct, only one. First one is correct. Which of the following represents the person sitting at extreme ends of the left end of the line? Extreme left end. So, who is that person? F. So, extreme left hand, the person is F. Option is 4. Option is 4 is the correct answer. Then, how many persons are there between D and G? Between D and G, how many persons are there? There are only 2 persons. Let us see the next one, 53 to 57. Study the following information carefully, then answer the questions. There are 7 friends, namely A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They are standing in a straight line facing north, not necessarily in the same order. D is sitting exactly in the center. 2 persons are there between D and F. Then A stands to the immediate left of C. A is standing to the right of D, that may or may not be immediate right. Only one person is there between A and B. G sits second to the left of B. So all of you draw the straight line, divide into 7 parts. Now, so this also we will try to solve in 2 possibilities. Again, draw one more line, divide into 7 parts. Okay, now let us see. D is standing exactly in the center. D is standing exactly in the center. So fourth place D. Only 2 persons are there between D and F. Between D and F, there are how many persons? 2 persons. Between D and F, you can see 2 persons are there. Between D and F, there are 2 persons. Then A stands to the left of C. A is standing to the immediate left of C. So here you are having so many options. A is standing to the immediate left of C. One person is there between A and B, and G sits second to the right of B. See, A stands to the immediate left of C. A stands to the immediate left of C. Then one person is there between A and B. One person is there between A and B. One person is there between A and B. Then A stands to the right of D. A stands to the right of D. So A is standing to the right of D. This is one case. Here also you may get one more case. Now let us see which one is correct. Now let us see which one is correct. Now A is standing to the immediate left of C. A is standing to the immediate left of C. There is one person between A and B. A stands to the right of D. Now come to this case. Here only we can write C, A and B. There is one person between A and B. G stands second to the left of B. Now you can't write G in this case. This is definitely wrong. So this one is correct. Now we are having only one person, A, B, C, D, E. E is left. So this is the correct arrangement. Now let us see the questions. Which of the following is true regarding E? F is sitting second to the right of E, not correct. E is sitting third to the left of C, not correct. One person is there between E and A, not correct. E is the immediate neighbor of G. This one is definitely correct. Four of the following five are alike in certain way and hence form group, which is the one that does not belong to the group. See, if you see F and D, 2 gap is there. How much gap? 2 gap. Between D and G, again 2 gap is there. Between G and D, no gap. So this is the odd one out. What is the position of C with respect to F? With respect to F, the position of C is immediate left. Which of the following pairs is at extreme end? G and F. Which of the following represents the position of B from the left end? So third from the left. Third is the correct answer. Let us see the next question. 58 to 62. 58 to 62. 7 friends, namely TUV, WX, YZ, are lying in a straight line facing north, not necessarily in the same order. U is standing exactly in the center. One person is there between U and T. Only one person between Z and W. Z is neither on the immediate left nor on the immediate right of U. X is standing second to the right of Y. V is to the immediate right of Z. So again draw one straight line. Divide into 7 parts. Now let us start the puzzle. U is standing exactly in the center. U is standing exactly in the center. One person is there between U and T. There is one person in between U and T that you can take either to the left or to the right. Then see the next one. X is standing second to the right of Y. V is on the immediate right of Z. V is on the immediate right of Z. V is on the immediate right of Z. And the next one, Z stands neither to the immediate left nor to the immediate right of U. So Z will not come in these two places. But wherever you are writing Z, immediate next it should be V. Now Z V. Then there is only one person between Z and W. There is one person between Z and W. This you can't write. So this is definitely wrong. Then see the next one. X stands second to the right of Y. So X is standing second to the right of Y. Y right second X. So this is the correct arrangement. Now first question. 4 of the following 5 are alike in certain way and hence form group, which is the one that does not belong to the group. If you see the options, X and Y, one gap is there. Z and W, again one gap. Y and W, one gap. T and V, there is more than one gap. What is the position of X with respect to U? First, second, third. So it is third to the right. Then, which is true regarding V? V is standing second to the left of Y. V is at extreme end is not correct. One person is there between V and U, definitely correct. Which of the following represents the position of W from the right end? So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth is the correct answer. Next question, last one. Which of the following pairs stand at extreme ends? Extreme ends, the persons are Z as well as X. Z and X. So ZX option 2 is the correct answer. With this, we completed the puzzles chapter, and in the next class, we will discuss one more chapter.